Sunday, everyone. I'm kind of losing my voice. I don't know where and why. It's been such a crazy week for me, I think, health-wise. Everybody knows I have lupus, and I don't mean to rant or anything, but this week it was kind of just a uphill battle of like being swollen. I have no idea where that came from, but it's just the life of having lupus. Okay, but everybody wanted a tutorial. Let's dive right in. A professional makeup. Everybody liked the drugstore video. I will post a lot of the comments that people sent. I really enjoyed it. So this is why I'm taking time to do this today. I'm here at home. Nobody is here. The house is super clean, which is perfect because nobody is here. My puppy is acting up. I have no idea why. She was super quiet right now, but now she's gonna have a voice. That's how we're raising our women, to have a voice in our house. Okay, I'm using the Dior Forever in the shade 2N. You guys can see that. And I'm gonna use this brush that I bought a couple of months ago. Instead of using a beauty blend, it is the number 53 from Sephora. So you guys can see that. And I'm just going to put it on. So I'm doing a live recording, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to put this on IGTV. And if not, then it'll go under our YouTube video. I really like the Forever Dior. And maybe that's why I haven't done a makeup tutorial in such a while. It's just because I really fell in love with it, and I hadn't really wanted to try a different makeup. I fell in love with this a couple months back, or longer, maybe a year, and I really like it. Did anybody watch the soccer game today, this morning? I did. I watched it alone. I just think, I'm not a big sports fan. I never have been, and I'm not going to pretend to be. But I do think as an American, we should really, support the American team. And, it's a women's soccer team who's being badass, and I'm, all about it. And I'm a huge fan of Abby Wambach and her wife. They're super duper motivators. If you follow them on Instagram, they do good things all the time for a lot of communities and a lot of different things. It'd be super cool if they're like, yeah, I saw your video, but they're probably will never know who I am. I'm not gonna do a super I don't think I ever do a full baked face, but more than the last video for sure. The primer that I used was the Hangover 3-in-1. I sprayed that before. And days that I do moisturizing, I either prime or I do a moisture. If you have skin that needs more moisture, then you'll definitely want to do both. But I used a face scrub that had a lot of moisture, so I didn't want to do both. If you can hear the Kardashians in the background, I'm watching, I'm trying to catch up. And something super awesome and amazing is coming tomorrow, and I put it on Facebook, a little clip of what we're doing, and then I posted it on Instagram, but then I deleted it because I just always feel like we should just do it the day before, and I never want to do anything. Life happens, so I'm promising the world, and then it doesn't happen. So then I'm holy crap, you posted it yesterday. So I will post tomorrow when we're doing it. I'm super duper excited. We have strong women that will, you're gonna have to see. Okay, next I'm gonna use my Naked Skin. And I always buy these because I don't feel like buying the full stick if I don't use concealer a lot, which I don't, but it is my favorite one. This is in the shade Light Natural. Remember how I came on here a couple of weeks ago and I showed you one that I absolutely hated? So yeah, I just absolutely hated it. So using the same brush, oh my gosh, let me get it together. We're gonna put that on. My puppy is like acting up. Ballerina, stop it. She has so many nicknames, this baby, and she's so spoiled and she doesn't listen. And everybody thinks like, I post pictures of her and they're like, she's so cute and adorable and oh my God, like what kind of dog is she? And I'm like, you guys wanna pick her up? Pick her up for an hour and then you'll return her. My wife is gonna watch and she's gonna kill me. And then I'm gonna go back and we're going to do a little bit more on my eyelid because I'm gonna put eyeshadow. I'm gonna try to do this in 10 minutes. I'm like 5 minutes down. So this is like a 10-minute makeup tutorial. And we're gonna try to make this happen in 10 minutes. Sometimes we just don't have time to be doing it. And this is for the everyday woman. Like I told you guys the last time, I'm like, this is just for the woman who is on the go, who needs to do her makeup, who wants to learn how to do her makeup from home, who wants to learn how to get it together. Because sometimes we just need to plan ahead. And for me, like I'll lay out my makeup the night before, like whatever shades, whatever I'm using. I try to do this prior, so it's not in the morning. I'm not trying to grab a ton of stuff. And if you already have like a makeup room or a setup, then don't worry about it, because I know that right now, you know, the last 2 years, it's been a huge trend to like have like a makeup room and a makeup little section of your house. So if you already have that, then you already know what the heck you're doing. So next I'm gonna put, I got this, it's called Lock-It Translucent Powder from Kat Von D. As you know how Sephora gives you the birthday little gift set, so I got it last month. And I'm actually going to go purchase this because I liked it so freaking much. Like, I can't even explain to you how much I liked it because I just like fell in love. Okay, and the other day I did a video on the e.l.f. little sponges, and actually I really like them, so I told you that I was not going to do any kind of hand-me-downs with those and give them away, and I'm going to keep it. So I'm going to bake underneath my eyes because I don't want to put eyeshadow, and if it falls out, I already have a full face on. It just falls underneath it. I hadn't tried this translucent powder with this brush. I don't know where mine. I really like the Morphe Beauty Blend so much. Beauty Blender. I don't even know the exact name for it, but I really, really, really like it because it kind of gives you that whole little crease cut for you on the sides. Well, that will do. Okay, we are at 8 minutes. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this a 10-minute video. I guess I'm going to have to work on it. And hey, you know what? Ain't nobody perfect. So I'm using the Jaclyn powder, Jaclyn eyeshadow, Morphe palette. I know you guys all know who this is, and you guys all know the eyeshadow palette. Everybody is hating her right now on YouTube and Twitter. She deleted her Instagram. I don't even know if she has it. I am going to say that I'm still a fan. I mean, that sucks. I mean, being a business owner, and if you do something that just, I mean, whatever, she knows her truth, that's all that matters, and it just sucks. So anyways, I'm using the, well, it doesn't even have the names on it. I'm using this shade in the inner of my eye. I'm using the MAC Brush 224 blending brush. She's gonna keep barking through this video. I'm gonna say so sorry. She is a barker. Again, we're raising women to use their own voice in our house. Ballerina, simmer it down. We have kids outside playing, and so she doesn't like kids. I mean, she likes our son, but our son is also 13, and when she came in, he was already so much older. Somebody asked me the other day that I post, and I'm like, I want to make my mom proud, and somebody had DM'd me and asked me, why don't you ever say like you want to make like your child happy? And I thought, well, that's really like a weird question, but I'm gonna come on and answer it. And you know, my son doesn't care about makeup videos. My son doesn't care about my career. Children don't care about that stuff. They care if you show up. Can you see me? Like to their basketball games. He doesn't play basketball, but to his violin sessions and like his school events. And if you make time to go watch a movie with them and watch TV and take them to go jump, or whatever they like to do. He doesn't care about how many people like my stuff or whatever. I mean, I'm sure he's very proud that we've worked really hard to get to where we're at. I mean, I had him so young, and people don't understand that because you guys are just tuning in, some people. So this is not going to be a 10-minute video. This is like an 11-minute video. I just hope that it posts to the gram. So now I'm going into the shader dark, and I'm putting it in the inner. And why I like that is because it kind of gives like a little bit of 2 different shades of brown. I don't think that you can just do this. And you can tell like with the professional eyeshadow, you can already see it like completely pop up. I'm gonna come closer because I feel like the light from the outside is coming in. And I'll just cover it. There we go. In 3, 2, 1, we are back on. I was watching one of my girlfriend's videos yesterday, and she was telling me, somebody who was part of the team at the salon now, and she was telling me she carries lozenges in her bag, and so do I. And I mean, she has a whole different career, but I carry them because I talk so much that I feel like I need it. So it's so awesome to hear somebody actually saying like my idea. It was not my idea. Okay, now I'm going in with a deeper red because I'm wearing green. I just hit myself in the face. It's hilarious. Okay, a little bit of red because I'm wearing green, and the red kind of makes it pop. And then now I'm using the brush Anastasia, and it came with one of my little kits. So, I mean, honestly, I just grabbed it. But, I mean, I can go back to the Morphe. The MAC, 224, and go back with a little bit of red. And it's beautiful. I really like it. And then I'm gonna grab my brush, the MAC 233, and just do a brighter shade at the bottom. Right here, this one and this one, I'm gonna mix the two. And I'm gonna go on the lid. You can see the Kardashians in the back. Can you hear them? I don't know if you can. I really like watching their show. I mean, people are gonna say that I'm killing brain cells or whatever, but I rather enjoy them. I think that sometimes they give me all sorts of ideas. Like Kim Kardashian, who like told the world that you don't need to go to law school to be a lawyer. I'm so sorry, but I mean, if you can just freaking study really hard. You don't need to go to college. And again, I'm like sound like a bad parent or a bad person, but you don't need a college to work your fucking ass off to do something. And so, excuse my language, but you can go to law. You can go to law school and you can go to college. So I mean, if that's in your books, do it. But you just gotta work hard. Okay, I'm gonna grab my brush, the 137S. I'm just gonna take the I didn't like that brush for that one. I'm gonna use my Too Faced brush, and that comes like in a set. And I got it because I was like at one point so obsessed with Too Faced tutorials that I was like watching them every single day. And so they told me to buy the set, so of course I'm going to go buy the set. And I mean, I like them. I got a couple for like gifts and stuff too, and like I really liked it. So way to go. Tutorials work. I'm gonna go back with my Morphe M432 for my underline eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with a dark brown or a dark red, this shade. I feel like I can't talk when I do this, and it's so funny because it becomes this awkward silence, but at least you can hear something in the background. Starting to come together. I'm really happy that you guys liked the other video because again, I'm doing a lot of things out of my comfort zone. I'm doing a lot of things that are really pushing me over the edge. I'm gonna grab my blush real quick. And I think it's super awesome that I'm doing that because we all should be doing things that are pushing us outside of our limits. I have a basketball court there. I need to get rid of it. I don't even know why I have it there anymore. Okay. I'm going to use the bronzer Unapologetic from the Morphe brush palette. It's called Unapologetic. I'm going to use my Morphe brush 10501, and I'm going to go back with the Unapologetic bronzer, and I'm going to put it inside the outer corners of my nose, and I'm going to go grab it again and put it on the corners of my forehead right there. Keep trying to uncover the light. Here we go. I'm grabbing now my Anastasia brow color. I stick to what I know. I really like it. I really like the other one too, don't get me wrong, for the $2, but I really like this one, and I'm gonna stick, I want to use both. I have them now both in my kit, and I like both of them. Something about actually drawing in with powder just kind of gives me some kind of, I don't know, I just like it. Growing up, I used to use, when I didn't have makeup and my parents or my mom wouldn't let me or allow me to use makeup, I would use an eyeshadow, and I used it for many years, like a dark brown eyeshadow. Whatever she didn't want, she would hand me down it. And I mean, this was like good stuff. Like, she would use like Estee Lauder, things that I mean, now I'm so like grateful for, because I'm like, holy, those things are pretty expensive. So, and she would give me all this stuff, and I was like, oh, awesome, thanks, Mom. And for everybody who knows, she's selling her house, and it's like devastating to me. I'm happy for her. I think we all deserve a new chapter in our life, but that was such a good home to us for many, many years. It was just a good home. But now me and my sister we were trying to claim what is ours. I'm like, I want picture frames, like you're moving out, like you're getting rid of stuff. And I just gave some stuff, so I think like energy too. I'm like, if you do good things in this world, good things will come. So she's moving out, and I'm like, Mom, I just gave a lot of decorations away. I want decorations from your house. She's like, well, you better come get it, because I'm like taking everything out. I'm like clearing it out. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm like, I want everything. I'm like, I want makeup. I want your makeup bags. I want this. I want that. She's like, yeah, I have tons of crap. Like, come grab it. I'm like, yes. Okay. So we are almost done. This is a 20-minute video. Guys, I really like this tattoo liner. Again, this came in my birthday kit from Sephora. I really, really liked it. Oh my gosh, like I'm like obsessed with this eyeliner. Obsessed. I can't even begin to tell you. I love it more than this eyeliner, the Marc Jacobs eyeliner. I love it way more. I mean, and I liked the Marc Jacob one for such a long time. And I was just obsessed with the Marc Jacobs because again, I saw it from another makeup guru, like a real one. And it's so funny. And so I went to go grab it. I went to go grab the Marc Jacobs brush, makeup brush, just a couple things that I'd seen. And they're not in my everyday makeup bag anymore, so I really know that it just was not, you know, when you just see things and you want to try it. And so now I'm like, you know what you love and what you stick to. Where's my mascara? These things are all over my house. My wife is obsessed with them. Obsessed. I mean, we can never go wrong with eyelash curler. I mean, we have so many different types. That one is from, I want to say that one is from Sephora. It doesn't have the name of how we've had it for such a long time. But she normally picks up the Sephora brand over and over and over again. And she collects them. So this is the Lash Repair. And I really liked the mascara. Like, I'm very digging it so much. So much. I'm gonna go back with eyeshadow and just do a little bit more of the red using the MAC brush blender. And I'm just gonna go inside the inner, and I just really like to make the inner eyelid kind of pop, just like that. We're gonna put a highlight, and we are absolutely 100% done with besides putting on our lip. And these are gonna be super great videos. I hope that I'm able to put this on IGTV, but if I am not, I will put it on. I love how I just had an accent there. I will put it on the YouTube channel. And which shade am I gonna use? I don't want to put pink on because pink does not match me. I don't want to put the baby pink. I'm gonna put the red lip. So Lime Crime has this lip color called Pumpkin. Obsessed with it. It is, you know, one of those things where you you have like a favorite nail polish and just keep buying it over and over. This is how I feel about it. Super awesome. Where is Look, I hate when people move stuff. No one is here. I'm the only one who moved it though, so I can't even blame anybody. So we are done. I'm gonna move on with my day. I'm going to do the Hangover, the 3-in-1, set it, and call it a day. I'm gonna spray this Bad Vibes Be Gone cactus from local store, and I love this. It smells like lavender. It smells so great. But I hope you guys like this tutorial. You can see it. And I think it's wonderful just to have like a full face makeup, kind of go conquer your day, go do your thing, feel good. Whatever your Sunday is about, you do you, boo. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.